Hey guys, this is Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001 here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review. So this movie review, I'm going to be reviewing a 1992 Christmas movie that was made by 20th Century Fox, which is one of my all-time favorite Christmas sequels of all time, and that is Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. So the plot of Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, it takes place after the events of the first Home Alone movie from 1990. Kevin McAllister are back from the first movie. And then later on, Kevin McAllister are excited to go on a Christmas vacation with his family. He's not overslept from the first movie. And then later on, Kevin McAllister and his family are going into the airport to fly to Miami in Florida during Christmas vacation. And then later on, Kevin McAllister are accidentally was going into the wrong plane. They're going into the New York. And then later on, Kevin's family in Miami, Florida, during Christmas vacation. And then later on, Kevin McAllister met this Uncle Charles Card. We're going, and then later on, Kevin McAllister are going into the Plaza Hotel in New York, Plaza Hotel in New York City. And then later on, Kevin McAllister are having fun in New York City. They have indoor swimming pool in Plaza Hotel in New York City. And then Kevin McAllister are doing cannonballs in swimming pool and hotel in Plaza Hotel in New York City. And then later on, they got this two burglars are back from the first movie, named Harry and Marv from the first Home Alone movie from 1990. And then later on, Harry and Marv are trying to rob from the toy store. Who's trying to steal the money from Duncan's toy store. And then later on, Kevin McAllister wants to talk to Uncle Charles. Wants to talk to Uncle. They're going into Uncle's house. And then later on, Kevin McAllister was trying to make a plan. Was defend a Charles house. Was making a booby traps for Harry and Marv from two burglars, just like on the first Home Alone movie from 1990. And then later on, Harry and Marv are trapped in booby traps in Uncle's house. And then later on, Kevin McAllister must work together to try to defeat the two burglars named Harry and Marv for stealing the money in Duncan's toy store. And then later on, Harry and Marv were stuck in booby traps in Uncle's house. And then later on, Kevin McAllister calls the policeman 911, and then the policeman will arrest two burglars named Harry and Marv for stealing the money in the Duncan's toy store. He robbed a toy. He doesn't never robbed the toy store and stealing money ever again. And then later on, just like did the first Home Alone movie from 1990. And then later on, Harry and Marv are going to jail again, just like did the first Home Alone movie. And then later on, Kevin McAllister here to save the day in Christmas Day in New York. And then later on, Kevin McAllister will save the day in Christmas Day. So that's for the plot for this sequel. So what do I think of it? I think Home Alone 2: Lost in New York was an awesome Christmas sequel from 1992. The music is good, the music is good, voice actor is good, live action's good, comedy's good, screenplay's good, story's good, song's pretty good, just like on the first Home Alone movie from 1990. Sound effects pretty good, and the colors are pretty good. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001, have you seen Home Alone 2 Lost in New York in theaters back in 1992? And the answer to that question is no. I have not seen Home Alone 2 Lost in New York in theaters back in 1992 because I was not alive in 1992 because I was born in 2001. Well, you guys been wondering. Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. Will you recommend Home Alone 2 Lost in New York to our friend? And the answer to that question is yes. I highly recommend Home Alone 2 Lost in New York to our friend, which that was an awesome Christmas sequel from 1992. So happy 30th anniversary to this sequel. Well, you guys been wondering. Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. What will you rate Home Alone 2 Lost in New York? I'll rate Home Alone 2 Lost in New York 10 out of 10 stars. That was an awesome Christmas sequel from 1992. This sequel was released in theaters on November 20th, 1992. So happy 30th anniversary to this sequel. Well, thank you guys. And that's it, guys. So that's my movie review on Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Goodbye, everybody, from me, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001, for me saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001.